Hello, hello. Yeah. So I'll be playing as black. And e4, let's play the Khan followed by e5. He played e4, sacrificing the pawn. So let us capture knight to g5. All I have to do is play knight f6, support it. He may try knight c3. Then I play queen a5. Otherwise, instead of queen a5, I can even play bishop f5. The idea is to defend the pawn and develop the bishop, followed by x6 for attacking it further. He may try queen e2 and pressurize. He choose bishop e3. All I have to do is play x6, and he has no other option instead of knight x3. So he continue with g4. His idea is not clear. Well, bishop take, now will be attacking the queen. He has to protect the knight. No. So he sacrifices the knight so that we could win the game. And I hope he resigned. No. Okay, he don't resign. So over here, bishop to f3 for attacking the rook, followed by rook capturing on x2. So we have gained enough advantage and material. We capture, I also capture it, opening this bishop like this. Now all I have to do is push forward and continue. So over here, queen to d6 to be played. Idea is queen trades. I would be quite flexible if he trade the queens. Otherwise he don't. Then he has queen e3. So he respond with queen e3. I go on with knight x6, knight a6, knight take on it, bishop take on e4, and then queen e6. Now he has to trade the queens, and then I can also take it. So he continue with long castling. I may continue with capturing the f2 pawn, which was a free available pawn. He has an available option of capturing the knight. Okay, he respond with bishop d3. So I will go on with castling so that I can just open up my rook, which is going to attack the pawn. He go on with c3. So I may continue with pushing pawn to g5. All I have to do is push my pawns forward. So this is white to play position, where white is thinking for the correct move. I may try bishop a6 and try pushing the pawn forward and all. Anyway, so let us see how he responds. Keep going with b4. Let us protect the knight, like the bishop could easily capture and all. He was not doing that. So knight e5. Now I will be attacking the weak c3 pawn, and then I can capture this pawn in the next move and continue my game. So b5, all I have to do is capture this pawn. Now this is up to white. White can take from the pawn or from the bishop. Now let's see what he responds with. I think I found a checkmate. If he take, okay, so he is going to lose now. Bishop a3 check, king here, knight take check, king there, and rook 2. So that was a checkmate. Alright, let us move on and have another game on the board. We'll be playing as black. So d4, we'll take out the knight, play g6, so that I can take out my bishop and castle quickly. Bishop c3, what is the point of taking out bishop like this? Anyways, knight e4, capturing the bishop is our main priority, and as I said, capturing the bishop. Now c5, this is having a trap. If we capture, bishop take on this, and that's a very good position for us. But I can expect my opponent not to capture it, and maybe that's what going to be the response. So he respond with knight e5. I'll go on with d6, and he has to move his knight backwards. Now I'll go on with a6. The idea is blocking the bishop to come. Further play b5. If we try bishop d5, just push the rook forward and protect it. So all it do is push the bishop to e2. I'll continue with c4, and now all his pieces are going to be under compact position, followed by d5. Now he may try e4 and all, because these are the available options from his side. So he is trying that. I'll go on with e6, defend. My bishop will become quite inactive. e5. So that was not expected from right hand side. Bishop x6, opening up this diagonal, and then followed by queen a5 for attacking this and all. So these are all the available options for me. Knight c6, I can also try that. a4. So let's go on with bishop d7. You are just adding a support to it. If we take, go on with bishop take and continue. So welcome OpenAI to my channel, and thank you so much for appreciating. So a5, let us go on with knight c6. The knight can capture this pawn. The queen is also there, right? So let us see what he responds with. Knight take on the pawn is an available option in the next move. So we may quickly capture this pawn in the next move and continue with our game. Now let us see how white responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Okay, so white to play. White can go on with this g4. Thanks for explaining your plans. Okay, thank you so much for your appreciation. For sure, I'll explain everything. Now all I have to do is okay. So let me first of all tell you one more important thing. The most important thing that white is missing is pushing up these pawns. Now he is thinking he can attack my position. How can he? Anyway, so I'll just protect my pieces by taking bishop here. Because if I take it backwards, the bishop is going to be kind of trapped. So it's important and I take bishop f4. Now, and also if my bishop gets trapped, and I can just take the knight and continue with my game. So over here he continues with g5. So all I'll do is, now the matter is quite different. Taking the knight backwards, quite positional. So this is quite positional game happening. Playing x5, x5 and then he capture by n passant. It's just an indication which I am giving to him. Like if he do n passant, then I can go on with bishop take. So you can expect no n passant. This is something you can expect, no n passant. Anyways, let's see what white responds with. So white is having 7 minutes and 56 seconds on the clock, and he responds with knight e1. Knight e1. So bishop take on the pawn, and that's the way. Now queen take on g5 check. Play x4. You can play x3 and just attack. So bishop g4. Let us go on with f5. He gonna go with n passant. Okay, rook take. Having a lot of options. He go on with f3. Okay. So king, move the king. Okay. Take the rook h8 and then push. Till time he is just capturing my knight and all. Okay, so I'll continue x3. He protect. No, not at all. Knight is trapped. No, knight can go there. Knight go there. Queen e3 check. All he is doing is thinking for the correct move. He go on with king x2. Queen f4 check. The king goes to x1. If the king goes here, queen check, and that's near to the end. So king h1 can be expected. and h2. Now play queen here. The white's position is quite compacted, but I'm not able to find out a correct move. Knight g2. So knight g2, protect the queen. Queen g3. Queen e1. Decline the trace. Okay, so I'll just decline by taking it backwards. So queen c7. Push. Quite tough. Queen e5. Queen p7. Attacking the rook. Rook may come here. I think I have lost my advantage. And then I take my bishop backwards. Bishop take. No, bishop take, then rook here. And then white is done for sure. So what he may do is pushing seems not to be the best option, but he can try. The point is, what is he gaining by this move? He is gaining nothing. So that's why he take out his knight f4. Now like this he is trying to attack and just increase the pressure. So he is trying his best, increasing the pressure and all. Okay, I'll try to invade. b4 have been played. Okay, so I'll be happy. Knight check, and that's a game. So I'm losing this one. I'm cooked. Okay, I'm cooked. Anyways, let's see what white responds with. 5 minutes on the clock remaining. You were winning. Yeah, bro. Like he continue it, rook take d5. Okay. So I'm gonna capture. He may just go on with knight take as an available option. Knight to e4. Rook f8. Okay, I resigned this game. Welcome, Road to GM. If you want to challenge me, you may send me the challenges. Anyways, if you want to challenge me, you may send me the challenges. Alright, so I'll continue with some moves. So I'll be playing as white. Let us go on with d4. My opponent playing as black can play knight f6 or something of his choice, which I seems not to know. Anyways, let's see what black responds with. Okay, so I got some friend request. Yeah. Alright, so that's what it is. Anyways, if you want, you may send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. So he played e5. Let us go on with c4, the queen's gambit. And then he played the slab. Let us take out the knight and just take the pawn. This is what I do. I just quickly capture the pawn. After black take. Okay, now he is thinking whether he must take or not. Yeah, so he take. And then I play e4 and attack the center. He gonna capture. All I'll do is take out my bishop. I can capture the pawn. Okay, play bishop f5. Now that's completely a mistake. I can sacrifice the bishop. After it take queen b3 check and capturing the pawn. Anyways, I'll just go on with continuing safely by the move g4, attacking the bishop. Bishop goes to e6. Just played e5 and then bishop d7 to be played. Can be expected. Yeah. So knight take on e4 and then I'll continue pushing this pawn even forward. So I'll cover knight take f6. Now he captured it back where I have to play something like queen e2. Queen e2 check. He play queen e7 and then x3 because I have to protect. Take out my knight. Yeah. So he trade the queens and I take out my knight, followed by bishop f4. He may try f5 with a trap. Okay, not. So rook b1 protecting and then castling. Now my position with castling is not at all protected, but still I'll be doing that. So let us not capture and play f3. We go on with b5. I'll take the bishop backwards and attack these diagonals. He capture. So I go on with f take g4. And then pawn to a3 blocking b4 should be played. So pawn a3. He try bishop c knight c5. Bishop c2, knight cannot jump. Right? That's why. I also have bishop d6 as an available option. No, he can play the rook here. So he play rook to e8. I'll try, but at last I'll not do that. Let us just move the king d2, because I need to remove this pin. Welcome road to GM. If you want to challenge me, you can send me the challenges. Okay. After this game ends, I'll wait for a few minutes and then you can send me the challenge. So bishop take knight. I would just quickly take. Now let's not push the king and play the rook here. Defend it. Defending the pieces is very important, so that's what I'm doing. He continue with f5. All I have to do is capture the pawn. Now that's up to black. He gone with bishop take. So knight to g3 forward, attacking the rook and the bishop. So he play rook d4 check. King e3. Bishop take on this as an available option. No. So rook d3 check. That was not expected. Anyways, king e2. Now he is busy giving up checks. You may try this also, because this is what is remaining. Yeah. So he may try this check, obviously. Now I'll move my king. He'll try this check also. Or he'll try something else, like rook sacrifice. Anyways, let's see what he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. Okay, so black to play, and black is thinking for the correct move. Uh, Bishop check, then knight take, rook take it. Okay, so rook b3, knight take on the bishop is the solution, and then all I gonna do is move my bishop backwards or here. Bishop x6 controlling t squares. Now rook take on the. Okay, he play rook e2 check. I'll just protect and touch the mate. Whoa. I'll protect and touch the mate. So rook f2, the only way to survive. King g1. If I play king x2, then rook take and touch the mate. Come on, man. Alright, so I'll resign. Okay, now if you want, you may send me the challenges. So, okay. Uh, if you want, you may send me the challenges now. All the challenges are allowed. Okay, so I'll continue with games. Like I'm not getting challenges. So let's just play some blitz. Alright, so I'll be playing as black. e4, let's go on with e5. d4, the center game. I'll just capture, followed by knight c6. Knight f6, taking out my knights. And then bishop b4. Bishop d2, castling. Okay. Knight g4, further attacking the queen, and then push d6, like he'll just protect, try to attack my knight, so I'll just play d6 and defend. Till that period he'll just try to attack like this, a3 or something like c3. So he's having a lot of options in his hand. Anyways, let's see what he responds with. Bishop c4, let us take the knight and attack the bishop. He'll take his bishop backwards, and then I'll take my bishop back so that I can attack this. Now the f2 pawn under attack, you may try knight a3 as an only available option, and then all I have to do is push. Okay, so my plan is set. Now that's what called future planning. Oh, I just observed I'm paired against 1696, a 1700 euro dummy. Anyways, so white to play knight h3. He is playing whatever I'm saying. So let us continue with the move. Pawn x5, he plays c3, pawn there, he takes the queen back. That's quite fine. So x5, idea is x4 and the queen gonna be trapped. So this is white to play where white is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. f3, so as I said, f3, I'll go with x4, the queen gonna support it. He tried queen here. Then I move my knight backwards. So he played queen e1. Now all I gonna do is take the knight backwards. Otherwise, if I play knight here, queen take on this. Okay. Okay, so I can continue with this. Knight check, pawn take, knight here. He play queen d2. So knight e3 check. The pawn gonna take. Now this is something which he hasn't thought for a lot. And then he play queen d2. Okay, bishop g5. Wait. Oh, f6 cannot be played. Queen e8. Uh, Bishop a3. Pawn gonna take. No. I gonna play b5, b4 and just try further attacking. But that don't seems working. So he play rook d5. Queen e8. c6. No, not at all. So a5 followed by a4. Okay, he play a4. b5. Knight take is not at all the good option. So rook take. Rook take it, bishop d7 and just try attacking. All he gonna do is protect. And then rook b8, creating pin. So bishop take on a4 becomes as an available option. Now at this position, f6 for attacking the bishop. We're gonna try moving the rook. Then I'll go with rook take on the bishop. So he go with bishop take h4, g5, rook take, and that's a double check. So king h7. Okay, I resign. Alright, so if you want, you may send me the challenges. All the challenges are allowed. Okay, so I'll be playing as white. Pawn to d4. Bro, just donating pawns. Yeah, bro. Anyway, c4. And continuing with knight c3 followed by e4. f4. Okay, so the 4 pawn attack. He continued with d6. I could have gone with this e5. Anyways, d6 followed by knight f3. c5. So I gonna push. He'll play e6, bishop to d3. He capture. On capture, Let him try something like rook e8, something like whatever. I'll play a4. So bishop c2. He'll try knight e7, knight c5. Come on, man, I know that. I have played King's Indian million times. So knight e7, bishop e3. Now try this. Go on. Now all you may try is knight here. Then what I have to do is play the bishop at the center. So my life is kind of set. I have future planning. Yeah. Okay, so all he gonna respond with is b6. Oh, that's quite intelligent. Queen e2. Now let's just capture the pawn, which he really wants to sacrifice. So he go on with queen c7. All right. Pawn e5, take, knight take, right? So if you wanna say pawn to x3, like blocking the knight to jump. Now he don't have this option, right? Knight c5, just go on with capturing. Queen take, I'll play king x1, and then whatever is happening. So let us see how he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you will like the live stream. So knight take on d5. So knight take on d5, queen take on it, and then thank you for the queen. Now here I would take bishop d1. He may try rook take because he don't have anything in his pocket. So all he can do is capture rook take b2. I'll try rook c1. Further try attacking the c4 pawn and all. Okay, so he is planning like he did not have any future planning, and certainly he have marriage. Anyway, so he is thinking b5. I'll just capture, and he gonna capture it backwards. So rook to e1. Let us see what he responds with. And if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. So he respond with the move bishop f6. I'll go with g4. The idea is g5 and further attack the bishop. Now let's see how he responds with. Black to play. Black is having 1 minute and 48 seconds on the clock. Anyways, if you are enjoying the stream, you may like the live stream. And if you want to challenge me, you can send me challenges. g5 attacking the bishop. Bishop goes backwards. And then what can I do? In it out. Bishop c2 blocking this rook file. That's it. Not a very complicated question. Okay, let's see what he responds with now. Bishop take x3. So he gonna capture weak pawns. King x2. He play bishop f5. I'll go on with rook e2. He is trading the rooks. No. So let us just go on with capturing. Bishop take. rook b1, followed by king g3. Now let's see how he responds with. This is white to play where white is thinking. So rook a5, I'll go with knight e1, knight c2 and try playing knight b4 and all. So c3, knight c2, b4. Thank you. Okay, that's a good news. Oh. Alright, rook c1 captures the pawn. Oh, that was insane. That was insane, man. It just leapt out of my mind. Anyways, so yeah, if you want to challenge me, you can send me challenges. There was someone who wanted to challenge me, right? And if you are enjoying the stream, you will like to live stream. Okay, if you want to make challenge me now.